Hi, it's James Mitchell. Welcome to this video on Workshop Software. Really hope you like it and get some great value. Thanks for watching. Hi, welcome to this overview of a brand new feature that we've added into Workshop Software, which I'm sure you're going to find really cool. This one allows you to select a supplier as a biller, which means that you can bill multiple other suppliers to a main supplier. This could be used in numerous instances, but it is in fact if you're a Capricorn member, this is how you would pay your Capricorn account. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to do it as an example for Capricorn, but this could be done for all sorts of other things where you might have a main account and have multiple other locations as an example. So first up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for Capricorn as a supplier and open them up and show you what happens. So here, there's this new option at the top which says that they're a biller. Any other supplier basically that is a normal supplier would be what we call a non-biller. So in this instance, we've made Capricorn as a biller, and that's as simple as all we need to do. It's really quite straightforward. So then if we go back into suppliers and we look at, for example, this diesel injection place, they're a non-biller, but they are billed to Capricorn. So there's also this new field on the right here, so you can set up a supplier that is going to be billed through another supplier. So let's go take a look at another. So these guys, for example, are billed to Capricorn, but if we went to say these guys, they are not associated with a biller. And of course, you don't have to be associated with a biller. That just means that you're just going to, they're just a normal supplier. They send you invoices, you pay their invoices, and that's all quite straightforward. So other than that simple setup, which is really straightforward to do, the only difference in your operation is when you go and make a payment. So your invoices, when you do an invoice, you get an invoice from A2 Diesel Injection, you would put it against their account. So they would have orders, they'd have invoices, it actually lists their payments as well. We're going to have a look at that in just a second. So you've got all that process to do right throughout those things. So let's go off now, and I'm going to do a supplier payment. In this instance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for Capricorn, and I'm going to pay Capricorn. So what happens now, because it knows that this is a biller, what I can do is if I click this plus, which normally goes and chooses all the invoices, it now says, well, hang on, which company do you actually want to get your invoices from? So for example, if I go to that diesel injection place and go select, there's this invoice outstanding, I go select, and that invoice has been added on as a payment to this Capricorn Society. If I go then to Repco, for example, and I'm going to choose, say, that one and that one there as the two invoices that I'm going to pay, right? So if I go select, it'll add those two invoices on, and so on and so on. So you can do this right through, you may have 10, 20, 50, however many suppliers that you've got associated with this biller, and you can go off and process those things. So as you can see, it's really easy to do. And basically now, once we've gone and we've made sure that we've put on all of the suppliers that we need to put on, so of course this payment amount would equal the statement that we would have got from, in this case, from Capricorn, all we now need to do is process it. So if we go process, you want to process this payment? Yes. What it does is it now goes and processes that payment, but what it's actually done for reference purposes, it's actually gone and put those payments against the individual suppliers. So for example, if I go back into suppliers and I choose, say, Repco, and I pull up Repco here, if I scroll down to payments, you will see that there is a payment here for today's date. So if I actually just go to the end, there's the 29th, and I can open it up and see that payment, right? So here's the two invoices that I just paid, and you can see that that's gone against that particular account. So there you have it. It's pretty easy to set up. It's really straightforward to process. And I'm sure that that's going to save you a lot of time in your reconciliation and a lot of time in your processing, and will make it a whole lot easier to deal with, particularly if you're a Capricorn member, but this could be other instances where you deal with some sort of head office arrangement and you might deal with, 5, 6, 10 sites, something like that. That's the exact same process that you would use. So again, a new feature in Workshop Software, we've added it in, no extra charge for this. Always trying to add new value into the system. So I hope you find this really valuable, saves you time and therefore money. So all the best.